Well, this is a first for me. Inca. Not been here yet, and I'm in Inca because I wanted to go to the fairground. No, not really. I wanted to check out the jutjats. No, that's not that either. I wanted to play some table tennis. Also no. I'm actually in Inca because I'm here to meet a chap by the name of Dave for my very first play date with him and his Royal Enfield Gorilla, and there in fact he is.
Hey Andy.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
No, don't worry about it. It's nice. You're a big guy. I didn't know you were 7 foot tall.
Almost.
You know, there's a really great road.
It's a nice looking bike. So yeah, this is Dave. Dave has YouTubes, Dave has Instagrams. Dave has unfortunately just informed me that the police have just gone past on a motorbike, so can't go too crazy. But then to be honest, on these Heidenau K60 Ranger tyres that I've still got on from Italy, I can't really carve the corners too much. And by the look of it up here, it's not going to be enough straight bits to go too fast anyway. Look at that, what a sight. Just love how they make these little off-whitey, beigey, creamy towns, colourblind, pick your colour of your choice, with a little church atop the hill and everything else cascading down from it. It just looks incredible as you're coming into town. Even better when there's a sunset happening behind it, but your timing has to be good for that. So that church-topped hill town was Selva, and then literally as soon as you get outside of the city limits, well, the town limits, faced with this stuff, absolutely stunning. Utterly tremendous road, and note to self, the air in here is cool. To nod at the Rozzers? Do they like that? Do they not like that? Also Rozzers. Right, and force tonight. What an incredible stretch of road. That was an astonishing stretch of road. Why have I not ridden it already? So that's where that road goes. I came up here before in the last video and turned right. There's our first little coffee stop and a chinwag. Thank you very much, Dave, for the coffee. Very interesting chap. He's just been telling me such a sad story about how he started a vegan bakery here on the island. Now, I'm not a vegan, but thanks to the doctor telling me that I need to watch my cholesterol, I have to chop out a lot of animal stuff. So I'm suddenly a lot more aware of that kind of thing. And Dave was saying that he started the bakery, the stuff was really good, the location was really good, but he heard from the locals that they wouldn't go to his bakery unless he'd been there for 5 years. That's when they'd start going there, because then they know he's serious and he's not just there to make a buck. And in the end, had to close it all down. It's a real shame, that. But on the cheerful side, he's off on Friday to ride his bike, his Royal Enfield Gorilla there, all the way down to Capri in Italy. That sounds absolutely... I am very jealous, Dave. I hope you have a fabulous time. So incredible how different time of the day, different direction, and it's a whole different ride. Come down this exact same ride in the same direction in the morning, and it'll be like the whole other world. That's the view down the barrel to the sea that you don't get when you're going back the other way. Absolutely stunning. That was a Tuareg. That's the first time I've seen a Tuareg when I've got the camera turned on. Sneakily joined Dave on his ride home, and safely say his road to home is a lot more exciting than my road for home from Alcudia. What a view. Sun soon to be setting over the mountain range. Anyway, we're gonna have to find a spot to say our adieus, and I'll head back the other way.
We'll be in touch, okay?
Yeah, see you next time.
Ciao.
Adios.
Adios.
And there he goes. That was Dave. Thoroughly nice chap. Absolute, utter pleasure to meet you, my friend. I'm sure this won't be the last time we ride out together. And now, for the first time, we get to see simultaneously what the headlights on the Aprilia Tuareg are like on country roads in the dark, and how the Super Night feature on the Osmo Action 5 Pro actually works out. So, yeah, I would say first impressions on the headlights, pretty damn good actually. I mean, I'm coming from a world of the Honda CB 1000R headlights were absolutely toilet. They were beyond bad. And there we go, the main road in inverted commas brings us pretty much to the end of today's ride. Thanks Dave for inviting me along. Thanks you very much for coming along. Keep yourselves out of trouble, keep your bike shiny, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ra!